to make it very clear, as a BA, the one should be good with. So as part of working as a business analyst, we must be good with some knowledge areas. The first one about business analysis, planning and monitoring, where we must be proficient enough in understanding about requirement governance, requirements management, at the same time, stakeholder engagement. All these things we must be good with. Next, we have to conduct different illustration techniques to interact with multiple stakeholders. So for that, we conduct some JAT session interviews. These are all different illustration techniques we must be experienced with. Third, about enterprise and strategy analysis. Enterprise and strategy analysis, where we need to define the business need. We need to know about the business goals and objectives that are to be achieved. Must be knowing about the capability gap between two different systems. Given a condition where, let's say, an insurance company is using a old legacy policy or a billing or claim management system, they want to transform into Guidewire. Okay. So this is where generally we have to do the gap analysis. That is something that we must be good with. Next, requirement lifecycle management means when we interact with stakeholders, whatever the requirements that we get will be very rough requirements, which has to be streamlined, and we need to classify the requirements into different parts. Either it can be business requirements, stakeholder and user requirements, transitional, all that. Followed by requirement lifecycle management, we must be good with requirement analysis and design definition, followed by solution assessment and validations. Means how to define the solution, how to define test cases, use cases, and how to visualize the requirements by preparing some use case diagrams or sequence diagrams. And how are we converting requirements into user stories? Now and then we are following Agile, so we must be good with user stories. These are the common skill set for any BA one must be good with. It is nothing to do with Guidewire, as I've stated in the beginning. For any profile, these skill sets will remain the same. Now, why Guidewire is so prominent in P&C insurance? P&C insurance, in short, is called as property and casualty insurance in detail. Apart from health and life insurance, rest everything will be part of P&C insurance. Either it can be vehicle insurance, it can be a property insurance, it can be a cargo insurance when we are transporting goods from one place to another. All these things will be called as property and casualty insurances are. This is what we call it as P&C insurance stands for. So P&C insurance company, any company across the world, right? So there can be a size of the organization may vary, area of operations may have the differences, or line of business they were into may have the difference. Like, because some people are very good at auto insurance, some people have very good customer base, client base in home insurance. It can be anything, okay? But end of the day, when we are working from the business analyst point of view, there is a migration sometimes now and then has happening, because insurance companies are managing three different operations. One is policy management, I can say, means any customer given any policy submission, application submitted, that has to be verified and verified by the underwriting company, so that we provide quotation to the customer. Subsequently, we will provide quotation to the customer. If customer is agreed upon, he can pay the premium, so that we send them a policy document. So policy submissions, cancellations, reinstatements, renewals, all these things will be part of policy management or policy administration. Next, there is billing as well, billing process as well. Either it can be for new payments, or it can be renewals, or any commissions that we are paying to any broker or an agent, which normally here we call it as producer. So that is one more activity. The third activity, claim activity. Anyway, everybody knows that, because when there is any collision happened for any vehicles, and customer will apply this to the insurance company. So insurance company has to verify and validate what type of policy, what are the coverages they have, etc. Based on that, they will process the ClaimCenter and the claim application, and they complete further. These are the activities any insurance company perform. It is nothing to do with size of the organization. Any organization that remains the same. But to manage these activities, even though it's a human intervention, you required some applications to be used. For a very long time, insurance companies, even you see there are companies who have more than 100 years of experience, 100 years old companies also. Everybody are using old legacy applications for different type of applications they are using for different purposes. But now and then, as requirements are changing time to time, area of operations are increasing. Earlier, let's say companies confined to limited line of businesses, now they want to go for expansion. At the same time, they want to decentralize their claim management system. For any reason, companies are moving towards new systems. I am not referring Guideware here. It can be anything. Okay, so they are moving towards new system, which is a common, but generally migrating to other new systems will not happen. Will not happen every time. Once in a while, right? So when there is a real need, that can be done. That too, the complete transformation will not be taken place at a time. It takes in phase wise. These implementations will be taken further by the insurance company. So in the process, most of the companies are offering most choosing Guideware application because there are many other. We have Duck Creek application as well. We have Majesco, many other applications. Apart from that, one of the application we are using is called Guideware. Okay, Guideware is an application we are using. Guideware advantages were few. One, whatever the application that you see, Guideware, generally these are the three different modules you can see, like PolicyCenter, billing, and claims. All the three modules. All the three modules will be called as insurance suite, right? That is what the name it was. But when any insurance company wants to have any one module, let's say they want to transform their policy administration or policy data to the Guideware ClaimCenter, so they can do it. So necessarily you don't need to buy a complete insurance suite from the Guideware company. You can buy any one, two or three of your choice. You can buy it. That is one advantage because you don't need to buy the complete license module of all the three. But every company have their own implementation partners, implementation team available. So those people's responsibility is to configure and migrating the project according to the need of the company. That's where configuration and integration come into picture. Configuration means according to the business rules of the organization, it has to be configured, which technical people do eventually. At the same time, integration. Let's say they are planning only for my policy administration now, PolicyCenter. So the PolicyCenter application must be integrated with their old legacy billing and claim systems or any external systems like underwriting systems or any CRM or ERP applications. That integration is required to conceive the data from one system to another system. So all these things generally will be comes under the integration. So they required some implementation partners who do that. So advantages, any one module insurance company can buy. They don't need to necessarily buy all the modules, but that has to be customizable, that can be integrated, provided technical people do that. For that technical people to do these things, there must be some intermediary who should gather the requirements and transforming into a user story format. That is something as a BA that we are going to do because many people, from a layman perspective, many people ask like Raj, as the Guideware is a product which is available. If you can see, this is a Guideware application which is already existed. Because if you are a BA, general understanding is right, we develop a project from the scratch, which is called as COTS project. Gathering requirements from the customer. I believe because I'm not sure whether there are any BAs or not, but generally when it comes to the illustration and all, that initiation must be done by the BA. I think if I'm not wrong, I think that role might be playing by someone else in your organization. So this is one scenario when it comes to the traditional way of approach. When we follow agile way of approach, we don't have this much time. The reason why Scrum framework been introduced, where you will be having a role of product owner. Okay, product owner role has designed now and then. So this product owner will come up with all the goal and vision, creating some epics and user stories, right? So everything will come up with the product owner. So day-to-day progress, everything will be discussed with the product owner only, so that we don't need to discuss with multiple stakeholders all the time. So PO itself is considered as a single point of contact in the way of Agile. If there is any requirement or any additional needs, everything will be transferred and everything will be transported to producer only. So that is the fundamental difference you see from the traditional way to Agile. Got it? You're clear?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Next, any questions, please? Any questions, please?
So in this training, so basically all including the stuff on this guideware, so all the BA topics will be covered, right?
Yeah, BA topics I'll cover. Yes. BA topics will be covered. Well, let me just show you. Right. So these are the
Okay,
outlines. I'm just giving an outlines here. You can see it.
sure.
So it starts with the BA because I could see because there are two kind of people comes for Guidewire BA. Based out of my experience, I'm carrying for a long time. I see people working for BA now they are moving into Guidewire. That is one kind of people. Second kind of people, they are not from the BA role. They can be of any other roles. Either they may be from complete core insurance side, sales side and all, or development, technical side and all, which they wants to switch over their career into Guidewire BA. So two kind of people we come across. So business analyst skill set topics will be covered initially to start with, which is mandatory for everybody. Either we are coming from business analyst and all, everybody has to undergo all that. So I don't directly get into Guidewire application because this flow process, understanding the flow process, everything is known to you, is required. How to write underwriting rules and all, but I don't start this in the beginning of my session. I'll always start my session from the BA basics. From there, I'll start. It's all advisable, even right. So that's how it is. So it starts with BA only, the BA life cycle, writing some user stories, right? So everything that we will be learning. After that, slowly I'll get into the Guidewire part. That's how it is. Understood? Got it.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, any questions, please?
Have
Well,
one.
your voice is breaking.
Yeah.
Just can you just please? Your voice is breaking. Can you please repeat your question again?
Thank you. Because,
Your voice is breaking, madam. I hardly listen anything.
even I also have this question.
Please post it in the chat box, possible, if you find any difficulty, so that I'll answer you. Please post it in the chat box either. I will answer your question. Anyone, please? Any questions meanwhile?
So what will be the duration of this course?
Usually, if this is all the three modules will be taken somewhere around 6 weeks time for me to cover. 6 weeks.
Then,
All the
okay.
three modules I'm referring to.
So around 1.5 month. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, hi. So is it like daily sessions are conducted or like it
Usually,
will happens in
because
batches?
now and then, yeah, because I'm generally I'll conduct two kind of. One is daily sessions and second is only on weekends. Okay, so as per the mutual convenience, these trainings will be conducted. That's what it is. So it can be of two types. Like one is only on weekend session, second is on daily session. Like that's how it is. Question, when you cover basics of it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I already told you in the beginning only business analyst topics. I think your question is business analyst topics. I think that was your question, if I'm not wrong. Yes, business analyst topics will be covered, as I already mentioned. Yes. Yeah, right. Yes. So business analyst topics will be covered in the beginning because this is a role of Guidewire BA. So first of all, we must be knowing about the BA skill sets first, then application. Okay. So then you'll have better understanding and idea. Yes. That's what we covered first in the beginning. Yes. You're right. Anyone?
Yeah, and we'll be covering all three modules, right? Policy Center, Billing
Uh,
Center, Claim Center.
Usually it's all three modules.
Okay.
Yes. Policy, billing, and claims. Three.
And
Because
which
flow
version are
process
we
you will be learning here because
understood?
we must be knowing about the flow process. That is what major learning in Guidewire is.
Okay.
That's it.
And which version will be learning? I mean, is it like latest version, 10.0, or
It's
is
it's
like older
late,
version?
it's latest version only because well
Okay.
not everyone. I think two versions, two and were latest one and one I think it is old 9.1 I think so.
Okay. All right.
You're taking.
And is there any placement assistance
You can
also
speak to
provided?
those people. You can speak to those people in regard to that. Okay, you can speak to that organizers. So
Okay.
you can speak to them regarding those things. Any rest of the things apart from the training, anything further you
Okay.
can
All
speak to.
right. Understood. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Next.
And also, like regarding this Guidewire, I heard that it's an individual entity, not related to anything. So if a person who doesn't have any IT experience, if he starts learning from this BA, is he or her going to achieve something, or is it completely related? Like they should be having some IT knowledge.
It takes time. It takes time because just now I have told you because there are two cases, two kind of people comes. People are already in the technical side, technology side, maybe of any the other role. They come. Okay, for them, property and casualty insurance domain could be the new thing for them. Second kind of people who are already working in insurance in different roles, they know the system of insurance, how the business works and all that. But they are not aware of what BA and PNC. So the reason why whenever I teach, it's always from the basics of BA, it's always from the basics of PNC domain. Always.
Oh,
Because
okay.
whoever is from which domain and all, from the introduction sake, because for me to understand what kind of people are attending, right? So for that I want to know the reason why I'm introducing. I'm asking everyone to introduce, but when I teach, it's always from the scratch, always.
Okay.
So either they're coming from PNC domain, the basic topics anyway that I'll cover. Even though you are coming from BA, basics of business analyst and rest of the topics will be covered as usual. So there is
Oh,
no doubt on that.
got it.
Either
Thank you.
it
Thank
can
you,
be
sir.
PNC domain because majorly PNC domain flow you must be good with and BA skills. Both will be covered from the beginning for anyone.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because we cannot because people from different because this is especially BA role majorly career transformation. Who looks for career transformation? This is a gateway, right? So different all kind of professional experience people will come for this. So it's advisable and it's always better to teach them from the scratch, which is
Got
good always.
it. Yes.
That's
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah.
welcome. Next, any questions from anyone, please? Okay, right. So this is all for session today, and see you then. Bye. Thank you.